Today is Choose English Day from 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Join your equipped and efficient elementary English tutors as they bring fun and exciting learning in the world of English. Let us help make your educational journey in English easier and simpler. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Only here at ETUlay official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our module, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good afternoon, learners from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It's Tuesday again, definitely our Choose English Day. And let me greet not just only our learners, but also the teachers, parents, and guardians who are watching with us this English 6 session or this very time. I hope that every one of you is doing so well. And before we begin our discussion, let me greet these very consistent and some of these learners are very early naman po talaga. Okay, so good afternoon. Who is this one? Wow, ang dami na. Okay, good afternoon, Joseph Conrad Bulaclag and Aliana Bravo, Eliza Jane Atriguinio, Kevin Martin Doluntap, and also who is this one? Adrian Ray Rivera and Gerald RV de la Cantor, Shanti Ivora, and we also have Angelic Joyce Quintano. Who's this one? Okay, really, wait. Trisha Denise Stanislaw watching from West Central School, Santa Maria, Pangasinan, Region 1. Shout out sa kanya advisor, si Ma'am Gloria Petrola. Good afternoon, everyone. See with Mark Platon, hi, and Carolyn Love Silaba. Good afternoon as well. Welcome to English 6 here in DepEd ETUlay. I am your tutor Jess, your English 6 buddy, and together with me actually is tutor Neth. But since she has a meeting to attend to in regards to the graduation, the coming graduation, then she will not be around this afternoon. Okay, and learners, are you now all ready? Because I'm so excited to have this discussion with you as we embrace this quarter 4 week 2. So allow teacher to share his screen as we move on. Okay, while teacher is sharing the screen, good afternoon, Yanalyn Riley Abandia. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Hi, good afternoon. Okay, and also Eliza Jane from Isabela, Region 2. Okay, and also what's this one? Who is this? Okay, Angelic Joyce Quintana watching from Marilao Central Integrated School, Marilao North District. Oh, there it is. Okay, you can now already see my screen, right? Okay, so since I'm telling you a while ago that we are now on our week week 2, right? So we will then be talking about or discuss about and how to compose clear and coherent sentences using the perfect tenses of verbs. And last time we have this week one topic where all we are now discussing about the tenses of the verb. Okay, anyways, quarter four, week two. Again, learners, let's read it aloud in your place. Compose clear and coherent sentences using the perfect tenses of verb. So bring out your pen, your activity notebook as we do this English sixth session. All right, so let us give thanks or credit to the development team of the module that we are using this time. From the writers, editors, reviewer, layout artist, and the management team, thank you so much for your hard work. Right? And okay, I want to show you the your amazing output for the previous week, which was the week one. Good job for doing the additional activity, Cassandra Bravo from Gamo Central School, and also Enrico Daluntab from, who is this one? Santa Barbara Elementary School. We also have Muriel Joyce Bulletin. Good job from San Lorenzo Ruiz Elementary School, and Arian May Zacarias from Sorsogon East Central School. We also have Adrian Ray Rivera from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School. You are all amazing. Okay, and can you give teacher high five for that? High five. Okay, now let's have our pretest. I am going to see in here, okay, or before we begin, let us first try to find out how much you know about the lesson for today. So read and answer all the items in this activity and comment down or type in your answer later, all right? So for the direction learners, here it is. Use the correct verb to complete the sentence. Choose your answers from the words inside the parentheses, which I am going to show you. Number one, father has worked, had worked, will have worked abroad before he married our mother. What is your answer? You just have to type in or to comment the answer. Okay? So, hanapin ninyo ang sagot dyan sa parentheses. So, you are given three options or choices in here. Learners, drop your answers now. Okay. Yes, okay. Number one, I am going to see your work here in my phone, on my phone, rather. Okay, the answer for number one is, wala pa akong nakikitang sagot. Or baka delayed lang. Sometimes kasi it's delayed. Okay. And, oh, ayan, meron na akong nakikitang sagot. Oh, ang dami na pala. Mark Platon, Kevin Martin Dolontap, Francis, Ryan Andres, Cassandra Bravo has worked. Okay, let's see if your answer really is correct. And learners, the correct answer is had worked. Father had worked abroad before he married our mother. Okay, and how about for he has started or had started, will have started saving for us when I was not in school yet. For number two learners, what could be our answer? What could be our answer for number two? I'm so sorry, teachers having hard time to speak. It's because I have what do you call this one? Conquer sore. It's in here. It's a sore, so it's so hard to speak. But let's just do it. Okay, so for number two, what could be the possible answer, or what's really the answer for number two? Has started. Sabi ni Mark Platon has started. Si Jiro had started. Si Shandy had started. Si Cassandra and Caroline had started. Sino kaya ang tama? And let's see if your answers are right. Had started. He had started saving for us when I was not in school yet. And let's move on to number three. Mother has helped, had helped, will have helped him save for our education before we began schooling. Is it has helped, had helped, or will have helped? Drop your comment or drop your answers in our comment box now. Go ahead, learners. And the correct answer for number three is, oh, while tutor just is waiting for your answers, okay, learners, please share this live sa inyong mga Facebook wall so that lots of learners will be reached. Okay? So number 3, sabi ni Jiro had help. Caroline Silaba had help. And also Cassandra will have helped. Kay Irian May had helped. Mark Platon will have helped. Okay, learners, the correct answer for number 3 is had. Okay, had helped. It's kind of tricky. Okay, so had helped. Okay, mother had helped. Number 4, they have done, had done, will have done their best as our parents over the years. Is it have done, had done, or will have done? Okay, understand the sentence and then comment down your answer in our comment section down there. Okay, we're now on number 4. Okay, oh, number 3 pa lang ang aking nakikita. How about for number 4? Okay, meron ako nakita. Sabi ni Jiro, have done. Okay, and how about others? Si Phil Sebastian Sardido have done. Adrian Ray Rivera have done. Mark Platon have done. And the correct answer here, okay, is okay, tan tararan, have done. Very good, learners. You have made it. And the last one for our pretest, they have taught, had taught, will have taught us to be responsible since we were young. Is it have taught, had taught, will have taught? Okay, what's the answer? Tingnan po natin ang number 5. Okay, number 5 is okay, what is the answer for number 5? Okay, may nakita na ako. Jiro again. Have thought for Jiro. Kay Alessandra Amorao, have thought. I mean, wait, it's thought. It's have thought. Okay. Tingnan niyo yung spelling ninyo. Look at this one. Thought is the past tense or past participle for the verb what? Teach. And the one that you are typing, learners, ay past tense ng think. Okay? So tingnan niyo yung sense ng sentence. Okay? And then kung ano yung verb na ginagamit natin. Kevin Martin Doluntap have taught. Phil Sebastian Sardido have taught. And Cassandra Bravo have taught. Let's see if your answers were all correct. And the correct one is have taught. Okay, very good, learners. Okay, for some of you who got a perfect score, I'm so proud of you. And for those who are not, that's okay. That means we have lots of things to learn this afternoon. Okay, but my challenge for you is that at the end of this session or during our assessment part, you'll be able to get a perfect score already. Okay, so let's now proceed to our lesson. What are we going to talk about today? Okay, it's this one, right? Okay, what is it? You read this everyone aloud in your places, all right? Okay, so since today we will be talking about on how to compose clear and coherent sentences, clear compose clear and coherent sentences using the perfect tenses of the verb. Okay, last week we studied about and how to compose clear and coherent sentences using the simple tenses of verbs. All right. Okay, now I want you to do this one. All right. So determine whether the underlined verb is in the present perfect tense, past perfect tense, or future perfect tense. Okay. So ang isasagot nyo sa comment is present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect. Ready? Let's do it. Number 1. Mother has planned a healthy meal for the family for several weeks. I have here has planned. What tense of the verb is it? Okay, your answer, please show me, learners. Okay, si Eliza Jane at Regina, perfect daw sa pretest natin. Okay, number 1 for our lesson. Come on, show teacher your answers. Okay, Gerald R.V. de la Cantor, sabi ni past perfect daw. Has planned. Past perfect. Okay, ano pa? Let's see. How about others? Is it past perfect, present perfect, or future perfect? Mari Platon, present perfect. Jiro, past perfect. Shandy, present perfect. Naku, dala-dalawa yung ano, no? Okay, so let's see if kaninong sagot ang tama because has planned is present perfect tense. That's has. Okay, has is present. Next, how about for number two? She had cooked a healthy breakfast for her children before she went to work. And the underlined verbs that we have here or phrase is had cooked. Is it present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect? Okay, learners, show teacher your answers. For number two, the correct answer is Cassandra Bravo. You've got it right. Past perfect tense. Okay, and had cooked is past perfect tense. Number three, she sees to it that she will have prepared the food by lunchtime. Look at my underlined words in here. I have here will have prepared. The correct answer is okay. Let me see your comments for number three. Anong tense po ito? Okay, number three is future perfect tense, sabi ni Carl Dominic U. Baliwas. Zero, future then. Mark Platon, future perfect. And I guess you have made it correctly because that's real in future perfect. Number four, by weekend, mother will have gone to the market for a week's supply of food. The underlined is will have gone. Anong tense po iyan ng verb? Learners, number four now. Okay, show me your answer for number four. Oh, tama yun, Joseph Bulaklak. That's correct. How about now for number four? Show me your answer. Cassandra Bravo, future perfect tense. Carl Dominic Baliwas, that's future. And Trisha Denise Stanislaw, Kevin Martin Dolontap. Let's see if your answer is really right. Okay, very good. Future perfect tense. We have the clue word in here, will, which shows or indicates that it's in the future. Anyways, five learners. By that time, she will have bought a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. The underlined is will have bought. Okay, and the correct answer is anong tense ka itong will have bought? Number five learners. Okay. Joseph, Conrad Bolaklak, Gerald RV, okay, Shanti, that's right. Adrian Ray. Okay, number five, we have Giro Alexander Flores and also Cassandra Bravo, future perfect tense daw. Carl Dominic Baliwas, that's so correct. Okay, and let me see if your answer is so right. Ta-da! And that's awesome. That's really future perfect tense. I am just so happy that learners, even if you're from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, you are all reciting like synchronously, and that made teachers so happy about that. And who get a perfect score for this activity? That's amazing. Okay, and we are now going to discuss. Okay, we are now going to discuss our topic. Okay, so I have another thing in here. Okay, this question first before we discuss the perfect tenses of verbs. Learners, have you gone to a place which captured your interest? Have you gone to a place which captured your interest? Maybe you have traveled you have traveled before and then you really like that place. Have you tried that? Have you gone to a place really wherein you really love that place? Because I do. Okay, and let's have this one. Come. Why? Because let's visit the beautiful province of Bicol and explore the beauty of Albay. That's specifically the Mount Mayon. Sino ang nakapunta na ng Mount Mayon? Ng Albay? Okay. Very familiar. Ipapakita kong picture sa inyo kasi wala man siya ngayon. Okay. Nandito pala siya sa Mount Mayon. Si Tutor Ness. Okay, so here's the picture. The beautiful Mayon volcano. It's located in Albay and Bicol region. Okay. And now let us read the paragraph or passage and here because we will be discussing some phrases in there that is related to our topic today. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, you read aloud so that you can also practice your speaking skill. Um, dahil mahalaga ang speaking skill when you are learning the English language. Okay? So Mount Mayon in Albay, Bicol is considered to have the world's most perfectly formed cone due to its symmetry, which was formed through layers of pyroclastic and lava flows from the past eruptions and erosion. The volcano is located on the convergent boundary where the Philippine Sea Plate is driven under the Philippine Mobile Belt. Many people who have gone there admire its peaceful atmosphere. Tudor Nest and her family have visited the place as well. Wow! And they have explored Mayon volcano for almost a day. A tourist guide has accompanied them since the first day of their tour. They loved the scenic beauty of Mount Mayon, which seemed to meet the blue skies. When they had left for the city, they realized, like Tudornat and her family realized, the value and importance of nature. They promised themselves that by summer next year, they will have returned to the place together with their families and friends. Okay? So, yun yung pinuntahan ni Tutor Net. And as you can see, learners, meron akong mga hinighlight dito na phrases. Okay? Ito yung related sa ating topic today. Okay, take note of the following phrases. Have gone, have visited, have explored, has accompanied, had left, and will have returned. These are phrases, we have used these phrases as we read the passage, okay, the passage a while ago about the travel, okay, the travel tour of Tutornet and her family, right? So, let's now talk about perfect tenses of verb. And ano nga ba yung mga phrases na iyon, all right? So perfect tenses of verbs. Okay. The present perfect tense is made up of has, have, plus the past participle form of the verb. So it's very important in here that you know not just the past tense, okay, but the past participle of the verb. Okay? Kailan natin ginagamit yung has, yung have, okay? Has is for singular, right? And have is for plural. We use has if our subject is singular and we use have if our subject is plural. And then we need to know the past participle of the verb that we are going to use. All right? And then, okay, let's take a look at this. Has plus past participle form of the verb is used when the subject is singular, just like what I am telling to you a while ago. Okay, you listen first, and then examples in here. A tourist guide has accompanied them since the first day of their tour. Sheila has worked as a nurse for a year now. Okay, so a tourist guide. Okay, titingnan ninyo ano yung subject sa sentence na ito. We have tourist guide. Why say tourist guide? Singular ba or plural? That is singular. That's why we have used we have used has in here instead of have because our subject is singular. Okay, and then we have has and then past participle kasi has plus past participle. This is how we form this present perfect. Okay, accompanied. Accompanied is the past participle of the verb accompany. All right. So same with the second sentence. Our subject is Sheila, that is singular, so we have to use has because has is singular. And then the past participle of work is worked. Okay? And we also have this one. Have plus past participle form of the verb is used when the subject is plural. Okay? Tatandaan. It is also used when the subject is I or you. Okay? I and you, ito yung tinatawag na special subject. Okay? Pag I and you, okay, plural yung I mean, have yung gagamitin natin that has. Alright? So, example, they have explored Igbaklag Cave for almost an hour. Sheila and Maricel have worked as nurses since 2015. First sentence, our subject is they. So we have and the past participle of explore is explored. So they have explored. That's how we form this. But anyways, let's talk about or let's dig deeper into these three. Okay, the present, the past, and then the future. Let's have this present perfect tense of the verb. Are you still with teacher? Okay. Present perfect tense, we refer to an action or state that happened or occurred at an indefinite time in the past or something that began in the past and continued up to the present. Again, present perfect tense. Something, okay, activity or something that began in the past and continued up until now, continued up to the present. And with present perfect tense, we also use the expression for and since. Okay, are you guys? I know that you guys are familiar with the difference between the use of for and since. When do we use for and when do we use since? We use since. Okay, we use since in front of a finished point in time in the past. Okay, example like since June or since January, since 10:30, since last Tuesday. That's how we do it. And learners, we use for. Okay, for what? We use for with a period of time. Let's say, for example, like for 2 years, for 8 hours. We can also that's how we use it. That's how we use the since in for in this present perfect. Okay, and now, okay, let's have this one. Oh, eto pala. For is used to express the duration of the action and since is used to indicate the starting point of the action, right? Okay, later on I'm going to show you examples, okay? Examples. Now, let's move on to the past perfect tense of the verb. Okay, past perfect indicates an action that had already happened at the same point in the past, which is expressed through the past perfect form of the verb before another action took place that is expressed in simple past form of the verb. Okay, so happened in the past, and then it expressed through the past perfect form, and then another action happened again, but that one expressed in simple past form of the verb. And it also refers to actions that were completed before a certain or specific time in the past. The past perfect tense is formed by using the past tense of to have, which is ano yung past tense ng to have? That is had, right? Okay, have, has had. Okay, had plus past participle form of the verb, and that's how we do it in past perfect. Okay, kung sa present perfect, the format or the form is like the subject plus has and then plus past participle and then the object. Here in past perfect tense, okay, it should be in the past. Past tense ng has is had, right? So we have had plus past participle and then object. I mean, the subject had past participle and then your object. Okay, that's how we do it in the past perfect tense. All right, so let's take this as an example. When they had left for the city, they realized the value and importance of nature. All right? So Sheila had worked as a nurse before she went abroad. So makikita nyo, dalawang pangyayari that happened in the past. Okay? So we have here, Sheila had worked. Okay, hindi tayo gumamit ng has, ha? Have. Has and have ay nasa present tense iyon. So since we are talking about the past perfect, okay, gagamitin na natin yung past tense ng has or have. That is had. Okay, the subject plus had, and then the past participle of the verb. Okay, anong verb natin dito? Worked. So past participle ay worked. Okay, and then yung object na as a nurse. Tapos before. Okay, another action naman, no? She went abroad. Okay, before she went. Okay, dito naman ay in-state yung second activity in here in-express ng simple past tense na lang. Okay? She went abroad. Okay? The sentence she went abroad is in the past tense, the simple past tense. Nakukuha po ba? Okay? That's in past Past. Okay, that is the past. How can I say that one? Past perfect tense of the verb. Now let's move on to another examples. After Sheila and Marisol had passed the nursing licensure examination, they applied for work. Okay, ano yung unang sentence natin dito kasi dalawang nangyari in the past. Pero sabi daw pag past perfect, yung isa ay dapat in-express ng past perfect, and then the other one through simple past. Etong una, Sheila and Maricel had passed the nursing licensure examination. Had passed. Pero the second sentence expressed siya in a simple sentence. I mean, simple past. Kasi sabi, they applied for work. That is just simple, simple past. Next, I had worked as a nurse when the COVID-19 pandemic started, and you had worked as a nurse before I met you. The subject, had, because we aren't talking about past perfect, and worked, it's because that's the past participle of work. Okay? I had worked as a nurse. Okay, this sentence, okay, isang sentence yan, right? Like simple sentence. This one is expressed through the past perfect. And we have here, when the COVID-19 pandemic started, this is in the simple past tense sentence. Started. Okay, now, in the past perfect tense, the expressions before, after, and when are used. So makikita nyo sa mga sentences, ginagamit natin itong before, after, and when. Okay? To make up a perfect, past perfect tense of the verb or sentence example. Right, now let's move on to future perfect tense of the verb. Ano po kaya ito? Well, the future perfect tense is a verb tense used when an action that will be completed sometime in the future, action na mangyayari maybe like in the future, we don't know kung kailan, before another future action will take place or before a specified point in the future. It is formed by using this format. Follow this format. Di ba dun sa ating, you remember last week, we've talked about the simple future, and when we're doing that, we're just adding will or shall before the verb. And same as in here. Okay? So future perfect, we're adding will, shall, subject muna, di ba? That's how we do it in a sentence. The subject, will, shall, have. Okay? Have. Okay, have plus the past participle form of the verb with either singular or plural subject. Okay? And let's take it as an example, all right? By next year, they will have returned to the place together with their families. Okay? Sheila, okay, another example is Sheila will have worked as a nurse here before she goes abroad. Okay, a moment, please. Okay, so anong ginamit nating form dito? So you can see by next year. Okay, that's actually an expression stating that it's in the future, right? By next year. And they is our subject. Okay, they is our subject. And look at this one. Will or shall plus have plus past participle. So they subject will or shall have returned. Return is the past participle of return. Okay? Are you following? Now, let's take these another examples. Sheila and Marisol shall have worked as nurses by the end of next year, and I will have worked as a nurse by the time my father retires from work. Last one. You shall have worked as a nurse by then. Okay, you is the subject shall. Instead of using will, we've used a shall in here, and then have. That's how we format, and then work, because that is the past participle. All right. Okay, and that's how we do it, or how we form the future perfect tense of the verb. All right. So take note of this. In the future perfect tense, learners, okay, expressions like before, by the time, by then, and by the end of are used. Okay, we are using this one so that we can come up with a future perfect tense sentence. I hope that everyone can still follow. Now let's do this practice activity so that so that we can practice our lesson for today, okay? So please ready your answers in there. For the direction learners, compose a clear and coherent sentence by choosing the correct perfect form of the verb in the parentheses, which I am going to show you, okay, or to provide to you. Number 1. Father has planted, had planted, will have planted vegetables in the yard since last summer. Okay, since, di ba, diniscuss ni teacher yung kanina yung kailan natin ginagamit yung since and for. Okay, learners from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, show teacher your answer. Go ahead. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jiro, Alexander Flores, Shandy Ivora, Kyle Joseph Salvador Tubaon. Cassandra Bravo had planted, tapos has planted. Meron ako nakikitang has planted, like 3 learners for has planted and another 3 learners for had planted. What's really the correct answer? Gwyneth Legazpina Tolentino has planted. Okay. Oh, Mark Platon had planted. Had planted ba? Okay, let's see if your answers are all correct. Okay, number 1, it has planted. Look, father has planted vegetable in the yard since last summer. You remember when to use since and for, we use this one in the present tense, right? Okay, number 2 po. He has spent, had spent, will have spent most of his free time taking care of them for almost a year now. He has spent. Is it has spent, had spent, will have spent? Number 2 learners, the correct answer is okay, number 2 has spent, sabi ni Jiro. Let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, that is really has spent and that is in the present perfect. Number 3, the children have helped, had helped, will have helped him water the vegetables before the sun rose. Okay, the answer for number 3 is, okay, please comment down your answer. Number 3, please. Okay, number 3, had helped, sabi ni Jiro. Okay, how about others? What's your answer? Have helped kay Carl Joseph Tubaon. Learners, the correct answer for number 3 is, okay, we have here before. Okay, had helped. Okay, had helped. Number 4, they said that they have enjoyed, they had enjoyed, will have enjoyed watching the plants grow. Is it in the present, past, or future perfect? What's your answer, learners? Okay, for number 4, had enjoyed for Jiro. How about others? Mm-hmm. Okay, how about others? Kay Jiro pa lang nasagot ang nakikita ni Tudor. Had enjoyed for Adrian Ray. Well, let me show the answer. And it's had enjoyed. Okay, great then. Last one. Fortunately, father has harvested, had harvested, will have harvested all the fruits and vegetables when news about the typhoon came. The correct answer for number 5 is, okay, what is it? Okay, had enjoyed. Mark Platon, Gerald RV, correct. Very good ang sagot na yun for number 4. Tama iyon. Oh, how about naman for number 5? Kay Giro Alexander Flores, had harvested. Kay Flodifal Cruz will have harvested. Mm, kay Carl Dominic Baliwas had harvested. Okay, let's see if you've got it correctly. The correct answer is had harvested. It is in the past perfect tense of the verb. Practice activity number 2. Okay, and here come up with a clear and coherent sentence by choosing the correct perfect tense of the verb. Let's have this one. Number 1. Is it I? Gagawin ko lang siguro blank. I blank to Boracay by next year. Is it I have been, I has been, and I will have been? Okay, is it I have been to Boracay by next year? I has been to Boracay by next year. I will have been to Boracay by next year. Learners, what's the answer for number 1? Okay, number 1, letter C, A, B, or C. Okay, Eliza, Shandy, Cassandra, Flodifel, Angel, letter C. And the correct answer for number 1 is really letter C. Good job. We have the expression here, next year. That means that indicates a future. So, will have been. Correct. Number two, she, is it A, B, C, my classmate before the party started? Mhm. She blanked my classmate before the party started. Okay, number two, the correct answer is it A, B, or C? Si Jiro, C. Bakit may question mark, anak? Okay, Cassandra, two, C. If your answer is really letter C. Correct. She had met my classmate before the party started. Three, the bus. A, B, C. By the time I arrive at the station. Okay, what's the answer for number three, learners? Come on. What's the answer for number three? I still cannot see the answer in here. Okay, Jiro, again, ang bilis ni Jiro magano, sagot ah. C. Si Angelic si Den, Plodifol Cruz, C. And the correct, mayroon akong A kay Cal Joseph Tubaon, A. But the rest, C and D is C. That's C. Okay, the bus shall have left by the time I arrived at the station. That is letter C. For they, A, B, C, the course by next semester. Next semester. Is it have completed? Will have completed, had completed. Is it present, past, or future? Number four, learners. Sige nga. Come on, you can do number four. You can do it. Dapat perfect yung sagot sa number four, ha? Okay. B, may nakasagot ng B. Lahat ng B. Very good. Shandy, Darren, Angelique, Kyle, Joseph, Lodifol, Eliza Jane, at Eugenio, Yendi. And, excuse me, who's that one? Angelique Marie. Okay, the correct answer for number four is really letter B. Sabi ko na yung expression, next semester, so future yon. So, we'll have completed. Last, the teachers, A, B, C, the modules by the time the classes start. Is it have made? Will have made? Had made? For number five, what's the answer? Go, learners! Okay, learners, the correct answer is, okay, come on, show teacher your answer. Aha, may nakikita na po akong sagot. Lodiful Cruz, Jiro, Adrian Ray, Eliza, Joseph Conrad, puro letter B. Let's see if your answer really is right. Because number five is really letter B. Okay, please give yourself a very good tap on your shoulder. Very good self, because you are all doing so well. Okay, so now to wrap everything what we've learned for today. Okay, learners, there are three perfect tenses of the verb, and please always remember these three: the present perfect tense, the past perfect tense, and the future perfect tense. And when we say present perfect tense, this one is formed by using has or have plus the past participle of the verb. Okay, the subject, has, have plus the past participle of the verb, and has plus the past participle for the verb of the verb is used when the subject is singular. Have plus past participle form of the verb is used when the subject is plural. Again, has singular, have plural. Okay? Next, the past perfect. The past perfect tense of the verb is formed by using had, because the past tense of has or have is had, right? And then past participle, all right? Okay, whether it's for singular and plural, then you just have to use had, because had is the past tense of has or have. Next, future perfect. Okay, how do we form it? Simply by doing the subject, will or shall, and then have plus the past participle. Okay, will, shall, plus have, plus past participle. Okay, please remember those. Okay, those of forms or formats on how you guys can, make a sentence using this perfect tenses of the verbs, be it in the present, in the past, or future. All right. So, learners, let's see if you really learned something today. Okay, let's do the assessment. Rewrite the following sentences on your answer sheet. Okay, maybe in a comment box na lang, using the correct perfect tense of the verb in the parentheses and then underlining it. Okay, let's have this one. For 3 days, Anna and her friends. Okay, just tell teacher is if your answer is letter A, B, or C on our comment section rather. For 3 days, Anna and her friends, A, B, C, the fire victims in their community. Is it have helped, had helped, will have helped? Let's see. Number one, learners, the correct answer is okay. A, puro A, Flodipel, Jiro, Eliza, Jane, Adrian, Ray, and Yendi. Because the answer is really letter A, have helped. Good. How about for number two? Since the first day, Annika has asked, had asked, will have asked for help from her parents. Is it A, B, or C? Number two, learners. Let's see. Teacher cannot see the answer yet. Okay, we have here Jiro, Lisandro A, and Shandy Ivora A. And the correct answer for number two is letter A, has asked. In the present perfect. Number three po. The parents A have offered, had offered, will have offered their support for their children by the time they need it. Is it A, B, or C? Okay, learners, the correct answer for number three is wow, nakakatuwa. Mga tama na yung sagot nila. I can see it. Carl Dominic Baliwas, A. Si Jiro, C. Si Darren, Himor, B. Oh, iba-ibang sagot natin sa number 3. Okay, by the time they need it, ibig sabihin hindi pa yun nangyayari. Okay, the correct answer is, okay, Yendi and Adrian Ray Rivera, same with Liana Camille. The correct answer really for number 3 is letter C, will have offered. By the time they need it, ibig sabihin, hindi pa naman kasi dumakating yung time na yon. Okay, it's in the future. Number 4, they, A have given, B had given, C will have given their assistance to the needy for several days. Is it A, B, or C? What's the answer? Number 4 now, learners. Go ahead. Jiro Flores, letter A. Okay, let's see. Another two learners. Adrian, Ray, and Shandy, and Angelique Marie, letter A then. Oh, very nice. Pare-pares ng sagot. Tingnan natin. That's really correct. Kinikilig si teacher kasi tamang-tamang mga sagot ninyo. Okay, number 5. After a few days, they have collected, had collected, shall have collected a lot of grocery and food supply. After a few days. Is it A, B, or C for number 5? Last one, learners. Nakikita ko ang daming perfect score. Nakakatuwa. You have really listened well to that. Jiro and Ligaspina Tolentino, okay, B. Eliza Jane Atwiginio, Cassandra Bravo, Angelic Marie, Yendi Cervantes. That's letter B. Let's see if that is really letter B. Okay, had collected after a few days after after pagkatapos ng ilang araw. Okay, that is in past perfect tense. Sino po ang nakakuha ng perfect score? Okay, give teacher high 10 na ngayon. Okay, high 10. You all did so great. Okay, learners, for the additional activity, I'm going to screenshot this one and post this sa ating page, and please comment your answers in there, okay? So construct meaningful sentences by using the correct perfect tense form of the verb found inside the parentheses and supplying other appropriate words to complete the sentence. So in this activity, learners, I am expecting a varied answer coming from all of you, okay? Iba-iba dapat ang sagot, iba-iba dapat yung sentences. All right, next. Okay, example, the children eat and past perfect tense. So, paano yun? So, we can say like, the children had eaten all the pineapple pie before their mother arrived. Okay, it depends anyways, it depends on how you're going to make a sentence using the instruction given to you. Okay, and here's your additional activity. This is what you're going to do and submit it to teacher. All right, okay, and that's all for today. Okay, oh, here, submit your additional activity in here. I'm going to see that in here, and we are going to check your answers also in here. Okay, so isa na namang makabuluhan na hapon ang natapos na talakayan sa English 6. Okay, once again, I'm Tutor Jazz from STO Pasig City, your English 6 buddy, and thank you so much. Up next is Tutor Joyce and Tutor Arnell for English 7. Thank you so much, learners all over the Philippines, for being with teacher all throughout this English 6 session. Okay, goodbye and stay safe, everyone. You all did great.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!